risk management is still key. Risk management would be key then, it's key now, it's key even if, you know, your losing streak comes in a different way. That's the only way we survive. Actually, it looks really nice on the hourly for a sell. I didn't look it properly. While we're in this one, I also sent this out to the community. I'm not hoping for anything, to be honest. I'm just watching it. Like, I want to see if this plays out the same way it has been playing out while I backtested over the weekend, or it's something that just won't work. You've seen the prop firm. I'm actually going to create a separate video where I discuss this prop firm in much more detail. Welcome back to another video. Yeah, man. As y'all can see, actually you probably can't see it yet. Before I show you the screen, I don't know what the fudge going on with a tilt over that. Alright, look, a slight little thing, but I know y'all still seeing me slant. But hey, what's going on? It's a brand new week. I hope you're doing amazing, like really and truly. Like, even if you in trading, I just really hope you had a really good weekend. And you know, probably seeing this during the week, so I hope during the week going good for you. So the last video that I made, I gave y'all a few updates on like some stuff that's going on, some stuff that we'll be doing from here on. But for right now, what I need to give y'all is an update on this account, on these trades, and you should probably be able to see by now that yeah, this was 3 consecutive losses on Friday and then on Sunday open. I broke my rules, so I'm gonna record me saying that to the web. I was not disciplined, so yeah, I paid for it. It was a costly mistake. Regardless, I still have the account, the funded challenge, the new one that we took, and even though we had this much loss, I still have the account. It's not in profit, it's currently in drawdown, but it's been it's been a ride, to say the least. So we had them 3, and I bet you thought that was it, but that ain't it. So this one here before, I had that one win, but immediately after a loss. That was the only win for last week, by the way. Every other trade that I took was an L. We got these 2 as well, L's. I was a little profit board then, and here's another L. Just showing you like a little brief history. There's 2 L's right there, and then 2 more before that, you know. One before that, win, and then another L that probably took a day or 2 to complete. So it's not been going how it's usually go. I'm gonna be real. Any trader, any person who trades in the market for an extended period of time would be able to tell you that there are moments or periods where you lose a lot. You know, you enter a losing streak, you suffer drawdown. Yeah, there's a lot that happens as a trader. There's a lot that we cannot prevent. There's a lot that we cannot predict. But what we can do, and what we can always do, is manage the way we react to it. And it's not a bad thing that this is happening, to be honest. Like, there's so many benefits to a drawdown period. 1, I take less trades. 2, I have an opportunity to reflect on my strategy, my rules, the things that I use as confirmation, so that, you know, I familiarize myself with it once more, you know, so I don't get overconfident, so that I backtest, so that I journal, so that I study my journal. These are they're necessary. And losing streak or drawdown period, or just when you're not performing as well in the markets, it does not mean that your strategy isn't working or you're not good as a trader, because every strategy has, you know, every strategy will experience losses. There's no strategy that's 100%. So even if you experience 2-3 months of good trades, you might have 2 or 1 or even 3 months of bad trades. It might not be consecutive, it might not be one after the other, it'll be random. You know, sometimes you have 3 months of every week you have 2 losses and 2 wins. You know, that's cool. Like, with that type of, honestly, if it was like that, I would have preferred it, you know, because then within the week I already know a set amount of losses I have to take. So risk management is still key. Risk management would be key then, it's key now, it's key even if, you know, your losing streak comes in a different way. That's the only way we survive. Risk management is the only common thing about it. Like, you can lose 1 day in a week, 10 days in a month, or 20 days in a month, and you're still in the game. You know, you might not be as profitable as you were. Obviously, you're taking like 20 losses in a row, but as long as you survive, as long as you're in the game to trade another day, then once this period is over and market goes back to regular conditions, you know, your rules start to work again. because if you deviate from your rules, if you deviate from your strategy, your confirmations that you look for, you won't ever know when you're in that period and when you're out of that period, because you're not using the same rules. You're not fine-tuning your strategy to work during the periods where it works, and identifying the periods when your strategy isn't working because you're still following your rules, you're still, using the same system you put in place, but trades just aren't working out. Stick to it. Reduce your risk, reduce your lot size, manage your risk, and just stick to it. Go through them 10 consecutive trades where you lose, or go like me. I think this is the second time I'm actually going through this. So the first time I had, I think it was 7 consecutive losses. No. It was out of 9 trades, I had 7 losses and 1 break even, 1 win. So this is beginning to look like the same thing. This is about what? Alright, so let me look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, this is 2 days, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So of 19 trades, bro, I won 4 of them. So 4 trades were profitable out of 19. And honestly, I was about to wait until this loud ass plane passed, but if you're hearing in the background, then I can't wait, bro. It's like he crawling and there's a plane. I don't even understand how though. Anyway, so this is the situation. 19 trades, 4 of them went to TP, the rest of them straight to stop loss, and most of them I called out to the community. I don't even, to me, a loss is a loss, it just has to happen. I don't risk that much to be angry when I lose, or even if I lose 10 times, it's like, why losing 10 times now? 2-3 years ago used to be 1 trade for me. Just picture that, with less experience, less capital, less everything, 1 trade used to be these 10 trades now that I take in, and it's amazing to see where you come from, where you are. I was talking to myself, yes, I'm telling y'all. I'm talking to myself right now, y'all just watching. I don't mean that, I'm talking to you. But I told myself, I've really come far. I look at it and I was like, damn, I could handle losses now. Before, bro, I'm an emotional wreck. Nobody can talk to me. I vex at everything, and yeah, it just used to just ruin my mood and affect everything else. But now, I can take a loss with a smile, because it's so small and insignificant in a sense that, well, it is significant, right? But it's not just as significant as it used to be. And having multiple income sources definitely helps. If trading was the only source of income I had, losing all these trades would worry me. And honestly, I wouldn't be in the right mindset. I just wouldn't. So if you are trading, if you're learning how to trade, if you're considering being a full-time trader, I would at least suggest having another source of income, or building a cushion to the point where, if it's a couple months or a couple years, you could not trade and still survive. Yeah. But let me not drag on these videos too far. I just wanted to give you guys those updates. There's much more. Obviously, I told you about the companies that reached out to me. We're still in the discussion stage, but by the next video you should at least see something about one of the companies. So yeah, we're cooking with gas, which is also beneficial. I just cannot look at the trades and think this is it has to go my way, or it has to work out. Yeah, it has to, but at the same time I ain't rushing it, when it happens, it happens. Right now I'm enjoying the trading. Still have the prop account, still have all my personal accounts. I'm going to be trying out a new prop firm, and I'm going to be giving you guys the full journey of that, how it goes from the sign up process to hopefully withdrawing with them. So I think that would be the first video I ever made showing a withdrawal. Withdraw from a prop firm. I think I made multiple videos showing you how to withdraw from a broker I use, but prop firm. Anywho, I don't have a traders yet. I've been back testing last night and saw a way to incorporate something new into my strategy, but I'm not doing it yet. Let's just see how it goes. For now, I'm gonna just shut the camera off and go about to do things that I have to do today, while still monitoring the charts periodically. And once I have a trade, I'll come back in and give you guys the update on how it's going. So we're back, and You remember when I said I did some backtesting and some studying for my journal and my trades strategy and everything included? Well, based on my findings, I've taken a trade this morning, and I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes. But this is not my regular confirmations that I use. You know, it's not my regular style of trade. But backtesting made me kind of realize that I can trade this way. So let's see. Playing in the background, so you hear the noise, you know what's going on. I got this trade from about right there, and I was thinking to just risk the entire thing because it's not that much pips, 57, and I'm actually aiming for over 100 pips. That's 19,837. Oh, 37 might be a little bit too far. There. So this would be the full trade, but it's possible that I take it at 19,914 or 19,925. So this is how it's looking on the 15. Not very good. I don't like how it looks on the hourly either for a sell. I'm gonna be honest, like actually it looks really nice on the hourly for a sell. I didn't look it properly. While we're in this one, I also sent this out to the community. I'm not hoping for anything, to be honest. I'm just watching it. Like I want to see if this plays out the same way it has been playing out while I backtested over the weekend, or it's something that just won't work. It's interesting to watch and observe. So yeah, we're in this one. I'm gonna come back and give you guys that update when it does what it has to do. If price come back up here, I might possibly put in another entry. I ain't telling you, I ain't confirming this, but I might. So let's see how it goes. Boy, oh boy, we back. Same video from yesterday. As you can see here, it looked like a win, right? But tricky situation about it. So I was aiming too far for this exact trade, and I realized I've been aiming too far as of recent. You know, the price moves all this distance, but for me, I just shouldn't be aiming for it. If I was aiming for where the parameters are right now, then this would have been, you know, it. But I think my take profit was actually at 832. Somewhere around there. And yeah, price came all the way close to the take profit and then went straight for the stop loss. Now it's kind of perfect because it's a really good way to introduce this new prop firm that I started using. And yeah, it does. On that prop firm account was the only account where I actually had the take profit set a little bit shorter at 880, 19,880. So take profit got hit, but I sent this out to the community and I sent it out with 19,832 or 38 as the take profit, so it didn't get hit. Basically almost everyone lost trade because I did not advise persons to bring their stop loss to break even, so that was another loss. But only on this new prop account was a win. Oh, to be very honest, I'm not proud of that. Like I just don't feel good if I send out a trade and I'm the only person that wins trade. I just don't feel good if I don't know, if I am tagged out and everyone else is still in the trade. Maybe it just wicked the take profit or something, or maybe it wicked the stop loss or something. I just prefer everyone to have the same results, and to me, if everyone doesn't have the same results, then it's not a win. It's just not a win that I look for, you know. Anyways, so yeah, you've seen the prop firm. I'm actually going to create a separate video where I discuss this prop firm in much more detail, but yeah, it's the perfect way to introduce it. I would like to think. I mean, wow, so contradicting, right? So the fact that I won the trade on this prop firm is good, but the fact that the members of the community didn't, yeah, it was a good trade. I won $100 and something off that trade. But honestly, I just prefer enter trade, not even get the full trade, but the members of the community get full TP. Like I honestly just feel better that way because I make money regardless of trading or not. So the trades don't really matter. How much I make it from the trade don't really matter to me. Is the fact that I am right, the fact that I can make others make money. That provides much more value to me, and in the long run that could make much more money than I'm making from a trade. So yeah, it is really upset me. But anyways, I'll create a separate video talking about this prop firm. Luckily it's the only prop firm that I was using, the only account I was using, because my broker account even didn't hit TP. But luckily it's the only account that hit TP. So once I get into the full breakdown, at least I'll be able to, you know, show y'all that it working properly, even though it was my own fault to make I set TP somewhere else on the other accounts. Regardless, we're gonna be using this firm from now on. I already believe that I started off on the wrong foot, showing you guys the balance every minute. Like mentally, it's a lot of pressure just knowing that everyone on the YouTube that's viewing these videos could see where my balance was. So like, is it subliminally or subconsciously, one of them 2 subs but the pressure of everyone seeing my balance is not working out to me, right? I can show you how much I'm earning per day, I can show you how much I make per trade, and I can show you how much I lose per trade. I'm gonna show you everything still, but the balance itself, I'm gonna give you updates if I pass a challenge, I'm gonna give you updates if I fail a challenge, I'm gonna give you updates when I get a payout, I'm gonna take you through the entire process, all of that, but it's the end result rather than, you know, I'm showing you while it's happening, because that's a lot of pressure. Other persons could do it on YouTube and wherever, but I just can't ask that. So walk with your bike, and yeah, let me walk together. Let me go through this journey. I'll share my experience, I'll share everything I go through, so maybe you could learn and improve your own trading. Since this was basically the continuation to yesterday's video, and we lost yesterday's trade, I'ma just go ahead and end today's video right now, because these planes they can do something for my mood, and I want to do it before we go into the trading day. It's 7:30 in the morning. I got 2 hours before I'm actually gonna place a trade, so let me get my head clear, let me get my head spaced in the right place for these planes do something. And yeah, I'm gonna open the camera up a little bit later, and we're gonna make a brand new video detailing today's trade and giving you a little bit more insight on the prop firm that we're gonna be using from now on. So anyway, for those who made it this far, if you buy a solid, hit the subscribe button. If you're down there at the same time, you can smash the like as well. You know, you don't gotta comment, but if you want to do that, hey, bless up on the heights. And I shall catch you in the other video for sure. Peace.
Bye, have a great time.